Congratulations, you have students in your Seesaw class and they've completed some work. We're going to go over just a few things that will help you as you keep everything organized as students complete work. The first thing to review is the difference between a journal post and an activity. Remember that an activity is anything that students are actually completing, and they're going to need to go into Add Response and click the green check. You'll notice that there are several activities assigned in my activity feed. When students are completely done with the activity, you can simply click on the three dots and archive activity, and this will help keep your activity feed clean. Once an activity is archived, you can access it in the archived folder, especially if you need to go back and see a student response. You may also decide that you have too many activities in the feed and you want to separate by subject or maybe by day. So what you can do is use your folders to organize activities. In order to do that, you can click on the folders, and you can see the folders I have set up for my class. When I click on Manage Folders, I have seen some teachers create a folder just for Monday's work. So anything they're going to do on a Monday, they put in here and then they archive at the end of the week. You could also have something maybe for morning meeting and just keep your morning meeting or your attendance activities here. So it's totally up to you. Notice that these come in alphabetical order. So if you want them to be in a certain order, you could use, like I have the asterisk here, you could use a 1, 2, 3, 4. After you have an activity assigned, you can stick it in a folder by clicking the three dots and Edit Folders. If I wanted this to go into my morning meeting folder, I click on the check mark. It will still stay in my activity feed, but when students come into the class, they go to Activities, click their folder, and it will be sitting in the morning meeting folder. It's important to note that when students are in the journal and they click on the folder, no activities are going to be in the folder under the journal. These are simply folders that are housed in the Activities tab. The journal is full of any work that a student has completed. With that said, the teacher can also post to the student's journal. This is a great way to post just a resource. Maybe it's your Zoom link, your class schedule like you posted for the first week. So if you have some slides you just want to post for reference, this is a great way to do so. When you post student work, you can still organize in folders under the Journal tab. Students will not be completing any work and they will not be submitting it to you. If I wanted to post this morning meeting slide as an announcement, we're going to go ahead and show how to do that. So when I'm on my morning meeting slides, if I just want to show one of these slides, what you can do to skip the slide is to right-click and then choose Skip Slide. This means that I can have all of my morning meeting slides built out, and then I can just skip any slides I don't want them to see that week. So if I wanted to post again later, I could go and then hide this slide and unhide the one that I wanted them to see. So you can see I'm seeing all of the editing tools. I'm seeing the skip slides and all of the tools here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this a preview link so that students aren't seeing all the edit options. I also want to make sure that this is shared as anybody with the link can view. This means that when people are looking at my link, one, they won't need to sign in, and two, they'll have access to view the document. So what I'm going to do to make this a preview link is I'm going to take the word edit and everything after, and I'm going to type in the word preview. Now when students come in, they will just see this one screen. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this link, and then from Seesaw, I'm going to add, and I'm going to post student work, because remember here, I'm not going to have students do anything or submit anything. I just want this to be for reference. And just to go back and refresh here, this was done in Google Slides, but since I'm sharing the preview link, I'm going to add this as a link. And then click OK. All right, once this is in, you'll see how it's going to look for students, and then you can click on the green check. I'm going to send it to all the students in my class. And then you can put this in any folder that you want to or add a folder if needed. For now, I'm going to choose morning meeting. So now when your students go to their folder and morning meeting, you'll see that this is an option for them. They can click. When they click here, it will take them to the slide, and all of the links are clickable. So you'll notice in Seesaw, this one's cut off a little bit. Just know that this is just a thumbnail, but when they click, this is where they are going to see the slide. Finally, we'll show how to send an announcement. This is a really great way to keep families and students aware of what's coming up in the next week or even the next day. So when you click on Send Announcement, you've got the option to send to all students, families, or all students and family members. You can type something here. If by chance we were adding a slide like the one we did earlier, you would still choose link. Or if you want to do like a quick video talking about what's going on in the week, or if you want to have a combo of both, I would choose drawing. Note that I could add a little video talking about, hey, it was a great week, we got everybody in, whatever you want there. And then you could add a page 2, and maybe here you want to add a link to your week at a glance or to an important resource for families. Hopefully this was a good review over the difference between a journal, an activity, and sending an announcement. Every announcement you send will go to the inbox tab. If you have any questions, never hesitate to reach out.